You be careful. Someone's gonna take that gun and wrap you with it.
What? We talked enough.
Just jumping into this, so Kevin, obviously you've done a lot of sort of Western historical dramas. What makes Horizon different from the rest of the other stories that you've been in, and what makes the story worth telling?
Well, I think that it really invests in the story in women, their story in the West, and it gets to all the things that we love about Westerns, the certain kind of fights, the gunfights, the action, but it really leans on behavior and on it's terribly emotional. That's what I wanted it to be. I wanted to surprise people, which is what I really want when I go to the theater to begin with. I want to be surprised and thrilled. I want to be drawn in. And so every decision that was made with Horizon was about that.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like very invested in this story. I'm going to discuss a little bit of spoilers, but we're going to post these after, so don't worry about speaking about them. But I really enjoy the Apache storyline in this first film. How large of a part are they going to play in the remaining three films? Because I feel like we didn't get enough of them and I wanted more.
Yeah, well, you're always going to feel like something. What happens is I tie every story up. So they're a continuum. In 4, they really dominate. In 3, they're reemerging. So it's a story of the town struggle. And for a large part, the natives didn't, they attacked and then they left alone. So I try to keep it alive. I keep it alive through the character of Ralston. So I don't purposely try to make everything balanced. I go where the story takes me. But the Native Americans certainly play a large role in this. And in 4, they dominate a lot of it.
Can you tease a little bit about what we might expect from Giovanni Ribisi's character? We see a final shot of him. He's the guy who's printing all these flyers. But, I mean, never has a man looked more like a villain than him. Can you talk a little bit about his character?
Well, he's going to dominate 3 and 4 and is a fabulous character in American cinema. When you see him come on, he's not sinister. He's a salesman. And it's like his desire is as big as anybody's for the West to improve. It just destroyed the lives of Native American people. So, people have dreams, but they don't realize they crushed other people's dreams. The American dream squashed, all the indigenous people. It's a fact. It annihilated them.
I mean, I definitely agree with that. There's some moments in this movie that were quite hard to watch, I'll admit. But I feel like there's a lot of potential for future stories, especially since you've set up this very large cast and there's, younger characters who have children. I know this is very far off, but is that something that's on your mind of expanding this past this sort of generation and this sort of group of characters?
The second movie is harder than the first. It doesn't get easier for the people, and these people it's all connected. I didn't exactly hear what the question was very well. I maybe you ought to ask me again.
Well, I'm just curious, are you looking to expand this story past this initial generation, if that is?
Yeah, well, it travels about 12 years, and everybody gets older. It's just baby steps in the settling of the West. The West was a 200-year, 300-year process. It happened in inches. Because the land was contested the way it should have been. It should have been contested. And so most of the people coming out to the West didn't have the capability of surviving out there. It was very difficult.
I'm excited to see the rest of these films, and I want to thank you so much for your time, and I can't wait for everybody to watch this. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm really glad that you like this story. I think you're going to love how it continues.